Well, you might be seeing some bright orange in Iowa's fields in the coming days. Pheasant hunting season opens this weekend, and hunters have some good news. Iowa's pheasant population is not only up 15% from last year, it's the highest bird count in the state since 2015. Here to chat about all of this is Iowa DNR upland wildlife biologist Todd Bogenschutz. Todd, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, great to be here this afternoon.
Okay, so it sounds like it's going to be a perfect weekend for a pheasant opener. Talk to me about these conditions out there.
Well, I know that there's a big drop in temperatures coming, and probably that's got a lot of people sad, but actually for upland bird hunters, that's a good thing. For both hunters and dogs, it's the first hunt of the season, so maybe neither the dogs or the hunters are in the best conditions. So cooler temperatures is better because when we have warm openers where it's in the 70s or maybe 80s, I mean, running through tall grass, especially for like the dogs and stuff, I mean, they do heat up quite a bit. I mean, it is hard work. It's hard work for the hunters following them. And so cooler weather this weekend with a little bit of moisture just helps scenting conditions. Will keep dogs and hunters much cooler and probably much more successful in hunting longer.
Oh yeah, and how many roosters are expected in this year's harvest?
Well, last year we harvested over 250,000. I think our harvest was north of 350,000. So second best harvest in the country behind South Dakota. So it was very good last year. Our counts are up this year. And so, yeah, we're expecting good things when hunters hit the fields this weekend.
And Todd, I thought I read somewhere from the Iowa DNR, 50,000 hunters are expected. Is that just this weekend or across the whole season in Iowa?
Yeah, when we look at our survey numbers, last year we were over 60,000 hunters. And so, a lot of them hunt the opening weekend. And so, yeah, I say a good proportion of those hunters will be out and about probably this weekend or at least the first week of the season.
Wow. Well, like we mentioned up top, the Iowa DNR is reporting it's the highest pheasant population since 2015. I gotta ask, what has contributed to that? It's gotta be a really good sign for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back 20 years or so, we had a lot more habitat, about 5 million acres worth in the state. Now we have about half that. So our bird numbers have declined because, they don't have a place to live. But given the habitat we have, they did really well this year. And this year's increase is mostly due to a pretty decent winter, and we had a good spring for nesting. And so those two factors combined together. Iowa's a big state, so it wasn't perfect everywhere, but generally across the state, it was pretty favorable. And so, yeah, that's why we're seeing the increase in pheasants we're seeing. Over in east central Iowa, kind of toward Illinois there, where you all are at, I mean, our counts were basically unchanged, so things didn't do quite as good right there. Like if you go north of there up toward Dubuque, um, the counts were up quite a bit there. So some regional variation, but that's all on our website, and folks can go look at our survey if they want to see the details of that.
All right. Todd, thank you so much for joining us today. Are you gonna be out there hunting this weekend?
Oh, you bet. I'll be out there following the dog.
That's awesome. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for your time here today.
Yep. Thank you.
All right.